All right, Hannah, I just started the video.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I need to read something to you tonight from the Kentucky High School Athletic Association. They require officials to enforce sportsmanship rules. High school athletes emphasize positive values. All involved have worked hard to create a sense of teamwork, respect, responsibility, and perspective. Tonight's officials remind you that they expect good behavior. And
just toss them out or hand them out. Walk through the place and hand them out. It's great to have people there.
Let this competition
and then I guess I'll go ahead and just get a position on the sideline with the Fort Campbell crew. Be ready to start texting me stuff.
Gotcha. Good luck, and let's have a great
and at halftime, just record
also,
the interview and then bring it up here.
On the policy of spectator ejection. Any adult spectator who is not listed on the current roster of coaches.
We're going over the spectator ejection laws.
Interscholastic event, scrimmage, regular, or postseason contest. Who is removed by school administrators or by law enforcement for unsportsmanlike conduct, whether or not referred by the official.
If you get ejected, you must come up and see Tom Rogers. He will tell you all about it.
At that level of competition and all other contests at any level.
I told you, I asked David about that, and he said he let the other guy goad him into it. Hey, Gabriel. Yeah, and then after you get done with Robbins at halftime, we'll bring you up and put you on the third mic up here with us. Sure. All right.
Those are grandbabies.
Yes, they are. Those are my boys.
I thought they were, but I hadn't seen them in a long time.
Yep, those are my boys. They first graders this year.
Oh, big boys. Precious.
Go ahead and bump it back after this one. Go ahead and bump it back after this one. Back at Purdue Field on a bright, sunshiny evening, which will translate into a clear night in a little while as we get ready for tonight's second game of the season. Fort Campbell Falcons on the road taking on the Trigg County Wildcats. Tom Rogers here, Donnie Caber alongside. Gabriel Jones on the sideline, also handing out some Fort Campbell Your Sports Edge shirts there tonight. Gabriel will join us in the second half here in the box. He'll have his interview at halftime with Coach Robbins, getting his reaction on the first half. So busy night of stuff going on here. And, of course, after the fact tonight, get game night coverage on game night at yoursportsedge.com. Lots of stuff we'll have, pictures, video, and more from all of the action going on across the area and in central Kentucky tonight, too, with Fort Knox. Donnie, this pretty big game for the Falcons. And like I said earlier, not necessarily to win, but they just got to play better.
Got to have a lot of positives tonight.
Yeah.
You know, another road game at Todd County next week. We got to get something out of this game with positive energy and at least a close game, you know, and not these mental mistakes. You know, got to get rid of those.
They've got to. Yeah, that's a key. They got to keep themselves in it early. They can't let themselves get out of this one early because if they get behind against this bunch, I got a feeling it gets potentially big early. Right. Yeah, it could be a short second half if they're not careful.
That's no doubt about it. I mean, we got to be in the game at halftime. We need to be in the game.
Falcons making their way around the field, and they're led by a U.S. flag tonight as they come around here at Trigg County. Coach Robbins walking across the field. Falcons being all white tonight, blue trim, blue numerals, which will be nice and easy for us to see again. And Trigg County with the black tonight, and that will work well for us as well. Getting ready for the national anthem. We're getting closer to kickoff time. This is Falcon football. This is going to wrap up the pregame show. Game coverage is coming up. Falcon football, WHBO worldwide, WHBOradio.com.
Did the playing of the national anthem. If you would remain standing until the colors are left the field, please.
All right, 3 minutes. 3 minutes of spots, and then the game time open. So 3 minutes and then the open.
Thank you.
Perfect. Perfect timing. Perfect.
And a good evening, everyone. Welcome back. Purdue Field at Katie's is the place, Trigg County High School, as we get ready for week 2 of the high school football season, as the Trigg County Wildcats, coming off a big win over Muhlenberg County last week, host the Fort Campbell Falcons. Falcons had their struggles in their big loss to Crittenden County and look to rebound here on the road tonight. Good evening. Tom Rogers here. Donnie Caver alongside. Gabriel Jones downfield side for us. He will be on the field getting us information in the first half. Join us here in the booth in the second half as we get this night rolling along. Falcons have looped around the field. They have gone down to the east end of the end zone here And Trigg County will enter through the tunnel on the west, and we're getting closer to getting this one underway. About 5 minutes from kickoff. Captains now making their way to the side of the field for Fort Campbell. And let's see, it'll be Middleton,
Tonight's contest,
Tomerlin,
the Trigg County Wildcats and the Fort Campbell Falcons.
Massey,
We do appreciate
and
Wildcats
Kevin Rod. Same captains as last week. So Middleton, Massey, Rod, and Tomerlin are the captains tonight. Again, the Falcons in white, blue numerals, blue trim, and a big falcon strutting bird on the helmet.
I like that big strutting bird on the helmet. It reminds me of
That
the
bird,
old
the old
logo, yep.
Falcon logo.
For you to check out. You can also go by the dealership.
Trigg County will have an ex-Falcon as a captain.
Just look
Andrew
for
Seister
American flag.
out
Go to
there.
our website,
Alex Curling,
Again,
Andrew
thank you,
Seister, number
Wildcats.
7 now so is Trevor Lewis. And then third captain will be number 13, that's Jacoby Bridges. Trigg County black jerseys, white pants, white numerals, so you and I should be able to see numbers really, really well tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a great night.
So the captains are on the sideline and ready to go to the middle of the field.
Be number 13, Jacoby Bridges. Number 3.
Falcons being the visiting team will get to call
Number 18,
the toss.
Alex Curling. And number
Interesting to
7,
see if the
Trevor
Falcons win the toss, what they'll do tonight.
would-
I don't know. I would take the
I
ball.
would take the ball.
I would take the ball and try to get something on the board early and try to keep the pressure on Trigg as much as possible and not try to have to dig yourself out of any hole at any time in the game.
Matthew Middleton.
And I don't know that I wouldn't open this one wide open to start and let Middleton fling the ball everywhere.
That's right. Yeah, because our running starting the game last week was
you know,
non-existent.
The area of the era of running to open up the pass may be not there for Fort Campbell. It may be pass to
Passing
open the
to
run.
open up the run. That's right.
Because we saw Massey have some good runs after things got going last week.
That's right. Sure did.
The officials having their Kevin Rod out there.
Kevin Rod. There you go. 57.
Discussions, instructions going on. Next week, Falcons are on the road again. And for the first time in a while, we'll be playing the Todd Central Rebels next week.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I'll have to go back and
That's
check.
amazing that it's been that long.
It's probably
since
been over 10 years. It's been a
that
long
close,
time.
and they couldn't get together on playing on Friday
We
nights.
did not play Todd County. I don't think we played them at all in the Sean Berner
This is my
era.
8th year, and we
Yeah.
have not.
Sean Berner started in 2002, and I don't recall playing Todd County then. So it might be 2 decades.
Yeah, that's a while
The other captains
considering how
are
close they are.
number 57,
Coins up.
Kevin Rod.
And Falcons won it. Now, what do they decide?
So the Falcons have won the coin toss.
The discussion going on. Trigg will go and face into the sun. Trigg County's actually going to get the ball, so the Falcons will go on defense to start this one. Trigg County, Fort Campbell, when we come back. Falcon Football, WHBO, worldwide, WHBOradio.com. All right, 60 seconds and bump. 60 seconds and bump. And, Hannah, that Max's thing does not count as a spot. So I told Bill those didn't need to be there.
They're running down the middle of the field with the Army sign.
And here come the Wildcats.
back at Purdue Field. Score update over at the Stadium of Champions. Mayfield's just got a pick six, and it is now 14-10. Mayfield and Hoptown in a little bit of a tighter game than I thought it might be.
A lot of points already in that game.
So, of course, the second game over there tonight will be Christian County and Christian Academy. So as we get ready to get this one underway, the Falcons will kick off to Trigg County. Trigg County will be going into the sun. That will be a little, I would assume you'd want to kick this high and make them look right into that sun right now.
I was watching Johnny in pregame warm-ups. He was kicking it to about the 15-yard line on his kickoff, so I'm anxious to see what he's going to do on this first kickoff.
Yeah,
Especially
for right
with
now,
the sun in their eyes.
This opening kickoff for the guy returning the kick, if it's in the right particular line of sight, he's going to have a hard time honing in on it. So let's see what happens.
I'd like to see him kick it to the end zone.
Johnny Paniagua will tee it up. Trigg County thinks they're going to kick it short.
Well, they've been watching the film because we did that a couple times last week.
Trigg County has nobody deeper than the 25-yard line as we get ready to roll.
I would kick this deep. There's no doubt about it.
I'd kick it deep, make them run back and get it.
Their deepest guy is on the 25-yard line.
And he's dead in the middle of the field. Falcons ready to kick it off.
Now he's going to back up a little bit.
Tayshawn Barker drops back deep. Now they're going to play it straight up. They thought the Falcons might do that quick little run-out onside kick. And now they'll drop everybody back. Barker stands back at about the 8-yard line now. Paniagua on its way to the ball. Down the field, it's high, not particularly deep. Taken back the 15-yard line on the far side to the 20, middle of the field, 25, 30, 35, breaking tackles, brought down at about the 38-yard line. Jacoby Bridges with a return, and a pretty good return for 23 yards. So Trigg starts at the 38-yard line. Out comes Cam Jordan, the Navy commitment, to lead his team. He has put on pounds since last year. He's bulkier than he was last season. Let's see how Kobe Lewis plays this one coming out of the gate. Shotgun. Back to the left is Tayshawn Barker. Snap is offline. Reeled in by Jordan. Jordan rolling out, looking to dump it off in the middle, and it's incomplete. Short hopped his receiver. He was looking for Jacoby Bridges, and he bounced it into him. 2nd and 10.
And there's a flag, too, at the 36 right here on the Trigg County sideline.
And hand to the face.
Said something about hand to the fist.
Personal foul, hand to the face against the Falcons. So that's going to give Trigg a first down after they had it it was going to be 2nd and 10. It'll be a 15-yarder.
So it'll be a 15-yard penalty.
Just a killer penalty. All right, this guy's going to make sure he marks up 15.
Should go to the Falcon 47-yard line.
It's a good sign when the first spot of the night gets done right.
Yes. It's one thing I saw a lot with Cam Jordan last year. He rolls to the opposite side of throwing the ball. He's right-handed, but he likes to roll to the left.
Barker to the left to Jordan again. Jordan again rolling left, looking downfield. Pressure coming. He gets hit as he unloads it, and it is caught down at the 22-yard line. Pass reeled in by Josh Pissengardy. A nice catch there. They got pressure on Jordan that time, and it was Octavius Mahogany coming after him. I love that name. 1st and 10. Quick snap. Up to Barker, up inside. Gets hit at about the 19. Wrestled down. Tomerlin leading the attack. Tomerlin and Kevin Rudd in the middle.
2 yards gain. Tackle made. First hit by Ethan Tomerlin.
Put him at the 19.
19, gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Looked like there was a hole there, but Tomerlin and Rod did a good job of closing it down. This time out there in the backfield, it is Kenny Adams, 6'2" running back. Snap. Rolling again is Jordan. Looking. Throws it out there in the flat. Got his man Jacoby Bridges. He's wrapped up. He broke a tackle. Still fighting for yardage. And run out of bounds for a short gain.
Never got thrown down to the ground. He's so strong that They were able to push him out of bounds.
Let's see what they'll spot him down.
Third down and 6.
It's gain to the 17 of a couple more. It'll be third down. And about, wow.
See, they're going to
The
put him
stick
at
guy's
17.
back to 18.
He's got 6 yards to go.
The ball marker guy's about a yard off. Third down by 5. Jordan now, quick pitch ahead of him. And that is Jacoby Bridges. Got to the 15. And it's going to be fourth down and 3. Nice job of the defense cutting down Jacoby Bridges. And let's see, I bet Trigg goes for it.
They're at the 15 right now. So.
And they're quickly getting up there. Fourth down and a long 3. Adams in the backfield. Jordan, fourth down and 3. Tries to get the Falcons to jump. They do not. They flinch at the line. And, boy, nearly coming offside. That time was a defensive end. Snap back, low snap. Jordan, pressure coming at him. He's got room this side. 15. He goes down to the 10 and runs out of bounds. He might have got farther than he got to the 10 or the 11. And he had a lot of room if he wanted to keep going.
First down, Wildcats.
He needed 3. He got 4. That was just Cam Jordan taking it and trying to beat somebody to the corner. 9:56 to go. First quarter, no score. Trigg on the move after the big penalty on the Falcons to begin the drive. Barker to the right of Jordan. Cam has 4 wide this time, 2 each way. Jordan takes it. Gives it off to Barker. Up inside, breaks through. Fighting for yardage. Down to about the 3. He gains about 8. That should have been very little. Barker just found a seam and exploded through.
Somehow he got through the line there and was able to get 8 yards.
He got to the second level. Well, they're going to spot him at the 4.
Yeah, they got him at the 4. Yep.
9:30 to go in the first quarter. Trigg taking the opening kickoff and marching right down the field. Second down, 3 to go. Snap is high. Jordan goes up and gets it. He takes it, goes straight ahead, pushes his way down close, and touchdown. Cam Jordan from 4 yards out on a bad snap. He took it and went straight ahead. And Trigg County scores on the first possession of the game. Extra point attempt coming up. And it's going to be Seister doing the kicking. Did not know Andrew could kick. Snap back, kick on its way, low line drive, and no good. So with 9:18 to go in the first quarter, 6-0 Trigg County up. Falcon football, WHBO worldwide, WHBOradio.com. Okay, maybe he can't kick. This 30 seconds and a bump. Well, Donnie Falcons had their chances. They had Trigg County stopped on the first play of the drive, got flagged for 15 yards on a hand to the face, and then had Trigg County 4th and 3 and let Cam Jordan pick it up.
Yeah, when they got down there and they just started moving it, had a bunch of positive yards, was able to get the touchdown, and now Fort Campbell, before they even touched the ball for their first offensive play, already down 6-0. Let's say 6.
And number 8. Second off.
It will be Trigg County kicking off. The Falcons will run it back here. 6-0 is our score. As we get things going, second possession of the night. First possession for the Falcons coming up here. Seister on his way to the ball, kicks it down the field. Taking it to 27, looking to the middle of the field, 25, 30-yard line, 33, and that's all. Returned by number 13 for the Falcons. Well, don't have a 13.
Falcons take over first and 10. Their own 33-yard line.
So the Falcons go on offense for the first time. Matt Middleton, senior quarterback, brings them out. Everybody in tight. Ace formation as Middleton goes under center. Middleton takes it. They run a counter off to the outside, trying to find somewhere to go. Nope. Lost yardage. Hand off to Connor Brinkmeyer. Got nowhere.
Loss of 2 back to the 31.
Second and 12 for the Falcons. Long yardage situation. Seister playing safety for Trigg County.
Tall safety.
Yeah, he is. Big boy back here. Falcons go with a sort of a different look. It's almost a wing T look.
All their defenders are within 7 yards of the ball.
Now they send Tomerlin in motion. And dive play there. Massey got a yard back, and it's going to be 3rd and long. That's a formation we haven't really seen much of for the Falcons. 8:15 to go. And they face 3rd down and 11. Almost 12. Same look. Shotgun, everybody in tight. Middleton now takes a man deep motion. He takes it, pressure coming, looking to dump it off. Got a man out here, and Massey got a hand on it and almost tipped it up for a pick 6. Massey sort of reached out with one hand at it, tipped it up, and Jacob Kent, if he picks that off, he's still going to be running. So the Falcons go 3 and out their first possession. Last week punting was an adventure to say the least. And is that Middleton back to do the punt?
Yes.
Return men for Trigg back at their own 35-yard line. Snap to Middleton. Pressure coming up, and he gets hit as he kicks it. Ball was blocked. And Trigg County, it'll be their ball at their own 24-yard line. At the Falcons' 24, rather. Somebody got a piece of it, and Falcon punt ends up going backwards. So the punt goes for like -8.
Yeah, it was blocked, so it was at the 32, now the 24, so goes as a blocked punt. So Trigg, good field position.
Falcon defense pinned with his back against the wall. We saw this a lot early last week, too. 7:40 to go in the first quarter. Jordan out of the shotgun. Barker to his left. Jordan says, wait a minute, I don't have enough people. Is that what he's talking? No. Well, I thought he didn't have enough, but he does have enough out there. He was just trying to get something. Saw something he didn't like. Snap to Jordan. Pressure coming. Throws it out here. Wide receiver screen. Got his man, number 10. Brought down at the 21-yard line. Vissengard got about 3. Or are they going to spot him down? Are they going to give him the 20? Looked like he was hit at the 21, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to spot him at the gain of 3 to the 21. It'll be 2nd and 7. 7:15 to go. That looked like that had potential to be big play. McCam's getting all kinds of time back there to throw stuff. 2nd down 7. Jordan takes it, hands it off to Barker up the middle. He got hit and dropped for a yard. And the guy in there to bring him down was number 54 for the Falcons, Praise Kuata. Praise Kuata on the stop. It'll be 3rd down 6. 2 down territory for Trigg is my assumption here. 6:40 to go in the first quarter. Out of the shotgun, Jordan takes it, rolling right. Pressure coming from behind. He lobs it up for the end zone. Got a man down there, incomplete. Pass just a little too tall for Keon Thompson. He had a step on the defender, and it'll be 4th down and 6.
That was his first incompletion of the game.
Yeah, because the first one that was incomplete didn't count.
Yep. We had a 15-yard penalty on that
4th
play.
down 6. Big chance for the defense to at least stymie the flow for the moment. Trigg at the 20-yard line on the Falcons side of the field. They try to get him to jump. Doesn't work. Jordan with Barker to his right. 2 wide each way. Snap back. Jordan looking. Got all day. Throws it across the middle. And Spot of the ball is going to be everything here.
Did not get it.
If he spots it where he's at, he didn't get there.
Oh, he moved it to the 14.
It's going to be close. Bridges needed 6, and he's right on that line. They're going to give it to him. They're going to give it to him without checking.
How about a measurement?
I don't know how you don't do that one without. Now they're going to bring the. So he signaled it, and now he's going to bring the chains out.
Yeah, he signaled first down, and then, yeah.
Now he decides to bring the chain out. I don't have the right angle on this, so.
I know they had to get to the 14-yard line. And from here, it doesn't look like he's at the 14. Looks like he's about 14.
I'm going to say from our angle, it looks like he's short of the 14.
Looks like he's a little bit short, but it's hard to tell.
The spot was critical on that. He's got it by about an inch and a half. So the Falcons twice have had Trigg County on 4th down and let him off the hook. So that puts Trigg down at the 14-yard line on Fort Campbell's end of the field. 6:24 to go in the first quarter. Sideline warning against Trigg County. Jordan has trips to the short side of the field, one man wide. Let's see if they run that fade to the far side. Barker back there with Jordan. Snap. Penalty. We got flag, or we got a whistle blown.
Yeah, false start on Trigg.
Got a little conversation going on down there in the field between a Falcon and a Wildcat. Kevin Rod and Norman Tyler having a little discussion about something. Penalty cost Trigg 5, back to the 19. And I think they did one earlier.
Gain of 3 for Cam.
I would have thought Trigg County might have get a little more aggressive and try to get something here since Fort Campbell's going to get the ball back, start second half.
I expect him to throw one deep here within the next couple plays.
Second down and 7. Jordan in the shotgun. Snap back is high. He has to go up to pull it down, and he's wrapped up and dropped after a yard gain. Tomerlin again in there in the area. Apparently just restarting the iPad was all the audio needed. We're getting word now that we have audio on the video stream, and we apologize for that. You just never know with technology and YouTube what's going to happen.
We've got 3rd and 6 now from the Falcon 41. Clock ticking down, 1:45 left in the half.
Yeah, they're just not. Let's see if he goes deep here. Snap back. Jordan drops the ball, and he comes through with a hole. He's out to the 35. He's got the first down and then dropped out of bounds. The pursuit came from the outside, and when the ball hit the ground, he had room up the middle.
Yeah, everybody was spread out, so when he picked it up, he had lots of running room down to the 33-yard line.
So he got the first down, stops the clock because he got out of bounds. Actually, the Falcons slung him out of bounds is more like it. At the 32, take it. Hand off up the middle, and fighting for yardage. It's number 12, Kenny Adams. But that will run the clock a bit. Trigg's not showing any inclination to hurry up. They go no huddle, but they run no huddle anyway. We're down to 1:05 to go. Big play for the defense. Second down at about 7. Jordan, back to pass. Pressure coming. He unloads it long down there for nobody. And it's going to be 3rd down and 7. Miscommunication between Barker and Jordan. 54.1 seconds to go. Big couple of plays for the defense coming up again. Trying to keep this thing close going into the halftime break.
This is his 18th pass in the first half. He's only completed 7 of 18.
Snap back. Jordan rolling. Looking deep. Unloads it down the seam. Got a man down there. Caught. Touchdown. And that was Keon Thompson. Ran it to the post and got open. 6 points. Makes it 22-14. Donnie, a big extra point coming up here.
Yeah, that just can't happen. You got them 3rd, and you know they're going to go deep.
Yep. Huge extra point because it's still right now a 1-possession game. And they will let Seister attempt it again. Still 48 seconds till halftime. The HCC halftime report coming up at the break. Snap is low, kick is up, but he got it through. 48 seconds to go. We'll keep it right here. 23-14 is the score. Been a long first half, Donnie.
Setting any world records?
Well, a big turnabout there, and they went for it on 4th down and gave Trigg field position, and it cost them points.
Yeah,
so it's sort of hard to lay that one on the defense because they had the chance to give Trigg a long field and didn't.
They've been out there a long time in this first half, too.
Everybody's been out there a long time in this half. Jordan Edwards, a threat to take one long. He is deep, back at about the 15-yard line. Seister to tee it off for Trigg. Kick on its way down the field, not particularly deep. Bounces and will be picked up at the 22. They reverse it up the middle, trying to find a seam out to the 30-yard line. 29 make it. So 44 seconds to go. Let's see if the Falcons elect to kneel and get to the locker room, or if they try to make something big happen here at the end of the half. Falcons will get the ball to start the second half. So that will make it 1st and 10 at the 29. Falcons look like they're just going to spread out and see what they can do. Watch Jordan Edwards. They've got two guys sort of eyeing him right now. Middleton out of the shotgun. Look at a pass. Looking. Throws it out there in the flat. Got his man caught. Did he? Nope. Fell out of bounds with it. Did not catch it in. And the bad thing is there, you only chewed up 5 seconds, and it's second down.
Yeah, you got to be careful here because you get the ball to start of the second half.
The one thing you do not want to do is give them a cheap touchdown here, which takes you from in the game to really in a bad spot.
2-score game then, yeah.
Second down and 10 at the 29. Middleton out of the shotgun. Edwards comes in motion here to the near side. Middleton back. Look at a pass. Got time. Got all day. Now it's breaking down. He heads off the far side. 30, 35, 40. Out of bounds. He stayed in bounds to midfield. Middleton rips off 21. Big. Well, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Where? 49 to 20.
Gain of 20.
Nice run. See, I think he can do that more often. I think he looks for the sideline too quick sometimes. Gain of 20. Now you start thinking about a couple of chunks deep here. Now that you're at midfield. Still 31.5 seconds to go to the break. Middleton out of the shotgun. Back to pass. Got time. Trigg County peeling back. Middleton throws it out there. In and out of the hands of his receiver.
Late flag. That flag was thrown way high up in the air.
Which wonders if that was the Trigg County guy, a little extra push in the sideline there. And Kent, no, is that Kent over there? Yeah, Jacob Kent, who lost his helmet earlier, was one of the ones in the neighborhood. I don't know if the Falcons got chatty or if he got chatty, and somebody did something on the far side. Let's see what they call. Well, he's going to walk all the way out here to midfield before he signals it.
Wants to make sure we see it.
They're going to call unsportsmanlike both. So it matters. Dead ball, second down. All of that, and we chewed up another 2 minutes of life. for no motion. Still 27 seconds till halftime. This may be the longest half we've had in a long time.
Yeah, it's 8:30 right now. That's an hour and a half. Hour and a half.
Time we get out of here, Farrell's is going to be the only thing left open. Second and 10. Edwards comes to this side. And Trigg's offsides.
And we have offsides.
That's going to be on number 18, Alex Curling. So shock of all shocks, we have another flag.
That's going to put it in Trigg County territory now.
So that makes it 2nd and 5 at the 46. And we're still sitting at 26.2 seconds. I mean, it's setting up now for the Falcons to at least make it worth their while to take 2 deep shots.
Might get in a field goal range. You don't ever know.
I mean, Johnny's probably good. He's got the leg to get it
from 40. Those extra points, he's been booming those extra points.
Yeah, he's been nailing those. You figure to the 23 would give him a shot at it. 2nd and 5. Middleton out of the shotgun. Trips to the left. Middleton, high snap. Got all day. Now pressure breaking. He's going long down the sideline. Bumping, going on down there. Intercepted.
And a flag.
And a penalty flag. Now, who's the interference on? That's interference on somebody.
I think there was some contact prior to the pitch.
So now who's it on?
The way they're walking, it's going to be on Trigg County.
It's against Trigg. And that will be enough for a first down.
And a 15-yarder. That should take it to the 31.
There was some hand-checking going on. It must have meant somebody grabbed somebody at the last minute.
8th first down for Fort Campbell now.
And now, Donnie, you're talking about that field goal range.
Right now it's 48-yarder.
I think if you get about 10 more yards, Johnny's in play.
Yes, I agree.
Which would be huge because that gets it back to a one-possession game.
Plus you get the ball back second half.
Yeah, to start the second
half.
So Falcons have it 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Trips left, one man wide to the right. Middleton. And motion call, and that's going to be on Massey.
Yeah, Massey left a little early there.
Another hanky.
Illegal procedure, motion against the Falcons, 5-yard penalty.
I wonder how many hankies we had.
I'll get them here at halftime because there's a lot.
So it's going to be 1st and 15. We're still at 17.9 seconds till halftime.
We're going on hour and 36 minutes in the first half.
Good thing I got my nap in this afternoon. Trips to the left, one man wide to the right. 23-14, Trigg up. Falcons trying to get something here late. Middleton waiting for the snap. High snap, he pulls it down. Pressure coming backside. He runs away from it, drops the ball, and Trigg got it. The one thing you did not want to do there was turn the ball over.
Number 57 on the recovery for Trigg County.
And I don't think it was stripped. I think Matt just lost the handle on it. Now, if you're the defense, you can't give up something deep here. I mean, you're still just 9 down. You get the ball back to start second half. And the way this game has swung wildly in the first half is just no telling what could happen. So you've got to keep Trigg out of the end zone here. 23-14, Trigg ball. This has just been an odd first half. Trigg jumped out, 16-0?
14.
14-0.
14-7, then
16-7, yeah. Jordan back in the shotgun, 13 seconds. He turns, says something to Adams. And
timeout Fort Campbell.
Yeah, Falcons want to look. They didn't like what was being set up. 13.7 seconds to go in a half. 23-14, Falcon football, WHBO, worldwide, WHBOradio.com.
Hi, this is Jim Lancaster with H&R AgriPower. For over 8 decades, America's farmers have counted on the Little Red Tractor from Case IH, the Farmall, to help them make short work of the demanding chores. Well, H&R AgriPower can show you they aren't just for farms anymore. With horsepower ranging from 30 to 105 plus an army of attachments, can tackle every chore on your to-do list, from hauling and mowing to loading and towing and then some. See H&R AgriPower at 4900 Eagle Way in Hopkinsville to find a Case IH Farmall that's right for you.
Back at Purdue Field, the first half that will not end.
13 seconds and we can say it has ended. Oh, wait a minute, 13.7
seconds. And don't forget, if you get a penalty flag against the defense on that last play, you get to run it untimed down.
Hey, don't give them any ideas.
Tomorrow, Kentucky opens the season, taking on Toledo at Kroger Field. 9 o'clock on sister station WKDZ's coverage. 1st and 10, Jordan, back, pass, looking deep down the field. He's looking for Thompson, overthrew him. If he's on target with that, they've scored 6 more. Thompson had beaten his man, and Jordan just overthrew the ball.
And that play only took 4.4 seconds.
Felt like the ball was in the air that long.
Yep.
Again, we want to thank Lockout Chevrolet.
9.3. Yeah, he had Keon Thompson open, and Falcons caught a break because Cam missed the throw.
We have a few vehicles here tonight for you to check out.
At that pace, Trigg would be faced with 4th down again before we get to halftime.
American flag. Or go to their website, wildcatchevrolet.com. Again, thank you, Wildcat Chevrolet.
9.3 seconds. Jordan out of the shotgun. Man in motion, Barker. Take it, sweep to Barker, trying to find somewhere to go. Got a block out in front of him, and then he's wrapped up at midfield, and we got a hold coming in.
Flag on the play.
That's in an area where you get a holding call with 2.8 seconds to go. Holding Trigg County.
Against Trigg County.
And that will take it, that was back, the hold took place back at about the 43. Now Trigg's going to take a timeout. Well, let's see where they're going to mark it off from.
Line of scrimmage was the 46.
Whoa!
Yeah, 46, so the hole was at the 50. So give him 4-yard gain and then 10 yards
Okay,
back.
I thought the hold was back behind
No,
it.
it was up here by the 50.
All right. I thought the hole was behind the play, but you say it's up front. So now it's 2nd down and a chunk. 2.8 seconds to go. My guess is that Trigg's going to step back and launch. The Hopkinsville Community College halftime report and brunch menu alert. Coming up. I can laugh. I have the short drive tonight.
I actually have a short drive, too, compared to some of our other trips.
But not like I do.
You're right.
So it's going to be 2nd down, about 17. Falcon defense just needs to knock the ball down. Not get anybody behind you.
3 seconds to go in the half.
Massey and Edwards are playing safety.
This is the last play of the half, Tom.
Maybe.
This is it.
Jordan back, throws it underneath, incomplete. That is the last play of the half. That took 2 seconds. We've reached the end of the first half. It has been a wild, woolly, interesting game so far. We go to the break. Trigg County up 23-14 over the Fort Campbell Falcons. Falcon football, WHBO worldwide, WHBOradio.com.
99-cent fountain drinks.
At least 3 minutes, maybe longer. Just roll, but it's going to be at least 3 minutes.
For your vehicle. Mac's Convenience Shop.
Fox Nation is the place for exclusive content you can't get anywhere else. New opinion shows from Laura Ingram, Tucker Carlson, and Tommy Lahren you can only get by signing up for Fox Nation. Plus, the real stories behind the headlines. Documentaries on Chappaquiddick, Jimmy Hoffa, and more that you'll only find on Fox Nation. More of the opinion done right you crave? It's on Fox Nation. Documentaries and specials you can't get anywhere else? They're on Fox Nation. So go to foxnation.com today and sign up now for Fox Nation. Opinion done right now.
Tucker Carlson. There's just so much barking and noise and yelling. Our role is to take 3 steps back and discern what really matters. Sean Hannity. The most important thing that we do, we are looking out for the forgotten men and women in this country. Laura Ingram.
They're going to get a straight shooter, no holds barred. I'm not going to cut people slack.
Fox is the one place where dissent is allowed.
We have voices. We won't be silent.
Who controls my voice? Nobody. Fox News Channel. Real news, real honest opinion.
Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
Jenny Stewart Health knows the problems of aging are not always visible. The Jenny Stewart Geriatric Behavioral Health Service is devoted to the diagnosis and treatment of mental disorders in senior adults. Their experienced physicians and nurses provide customized care in a secure environment with the goal of improving the quality of life for both the patient and their caregivers. For more information about this, visit jennystewarthealth.org/mental health or follow us on Facebook to learn about this and many other services offered by Jenny Stewart Health.
Exceptional care for your family. Your hometown medical specialist. 100 years in the community. Pursuing excellence in healthcare services. Jenny Stewart Health. Experience makes the difference.
Visit JennyStewartHealth.org.
We are here to serve you.
It's a personal touch that you have. You can be on the radio and also be reading the Bible if you wanted to, or whatever. I think all of it's good, but the main thing is that radio gives you that personal touch. There are a lot of people who thought we were just, their friends. We were their friends. Start the day, with Mama, Daddy, brother, sister, and Willie Wilson, or Bill Booth, or Alan Watts, whoever. And see, that's so important.
WKDZ and WHVO. We are proud to be your radio stations.
Hopkinsville Community College has the education and training you need to create a better life, plus financial aid and scholarships for free tuition and books. With over 25 areas of study like EMT, massage therapy, medical assisting, construction, diesel technology, industrial maintenance, and transfer degrees, you are sure to find the education you need for success. Hopkinsville Community College. Classes start every few months. Call 270-707-3808 to get started.
We're at the break, and it's time to take a look back on the Hopkinsville Community College Halftime Show on WHVO 96.5, 1480, and worldwide at WHVOradio.com.
Back on the Hopkinsville Community College Halftime Report, and we've just gotten a story that, as wild and woolly as you thought our first half was, the story from Fort Knox tonight stuns me. That is that Todd County went to Fort Knox tonight to play the Fort Knox Eagles. They sat there for an hour and a half, played the national anthem, had the teams on the field, and they had to cancel the game. Why, you might ask, Donnie?
Play us next week.
No officials. No officials showed up for the Todd County-Fort Knox game. So Todd County made that bus trip all the way to Fort Knox and had to turn around and come back.
That's horrible.
Somebody needs to answer for that, and some official association, the Association of Central Kentucky, needs to cut Todd County a check. They need to cut Todd County a check for that bus trip up there and make that right. Somebody got to answer for that. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's just as bad as we get some things down here. That's just stunning. Our score is 23-14. Donnie, it's been the momentum swings in this one have been monstrous.
Yes, it's been
Trigg got out 14-0. Falcons cut it 14-7. Trigg gets the safety, and at the point they got the safety, I thought, uh-oh. But then the Falcons get a stop. Falcons score. Falcons actually get the ball back with a chance to lead. They go for fourth down late. Don't get it. Trigg scores. And, Falcons are right in this thing as we go to the break, trailing 23-14, but it's just been wild. When we come back, we'll hear the reactions of Coach Josh Robbins, and Donnie will get his stats. Falcon football, WHVO, worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
Today's Pet Pointers are brought to you by Little River Vet Clinic, where Doctors Todd and Joanna Freeman have over 30 years' experience in large and small animal care.
Hi, this is Dr. Joanna Freeman from Little River Veterinary Clinic, and my topic for today is celebrating dogs by observing National Dog Day this month and adopting from our local Humane Society or animal shelter. We feel tremendous love for our dogs, and our dogs sure seem to love us. You'll have to agree the main characteristics of a dog are strong affection, warm attachment, unselfish loyalty, and concern for others. Most dogs taken from abusive situations hold no grudges toward people. A half an ounce of kindness from a new person results in an abundance of affection from the formerly mistreated dog. A dog is born with an endless capacity for unconditional love. You can be a grouch and ignore your dog, but when you decide you're ready to be sociable again, your dog doesn't pay you back by ignoring you too. He's just happy you're there.
For more help and information, visit their website at LittleRiverVetCadies.com and follow Little River Vet Clinic on Facebook.
Big time value, small town service. That's what you'll find every day at Wildcat Chevrolet. If you're looking for that brand new shiny Chevrolet, they'd love to help you find the perfect one for your needs. And if they don't have what you want in stock, they'll find it. Looking for a good quality pre-owned vehicle? They have great selections of those too. No tax to military every day. Making buying a vehicle easy with no hassle and great service after the sale. Voted best car dealership again this year. That's Wildcat Chevrolet Cadiz and WildcatChevrolet.com.
tomorrow. Coach Stoops and the Cats are ready to bring it at Kroger Field.
We're on attack mode all day.
Toledo Rockets and your Kentucky Wildcats.
Airtime tomorrow morning at 9. 106.5 WKDZ and worldwide at WKDZradio.com.
Covering local news 7 days a week, 24 hours a day is what we do. We want to be your number one source for local news. Whether the story breaks out Monday morning or Saturday night, we'll have the latest information. We are your local news edge. Find local updates on WHBOradio.com and on 96.5 and 100.9 WHBO.
A proud supporter of Fort Campbell football, at Jersey Mike's, we offer a sub above. Our delicious menu items are measured in more than inches or seconds till served. We carefully consider every aspect of what we do. We slice and make each order fresh and customized perfectly for you. Order online for even faster pickup. Visit our locations on Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville and Oak Grove, Wilma Rudolph Boulevard, and Madison Street in Clarksville. Online at jerseymikes.com.
Back at Purdue Field of the Hopkinsville Community College halftime report with Trigg County leading 23-14 after a long first half. Gabriel Jones was on the field and talked to Coach Josh Robbins as he was headed into the locker room.
All right, I'm here with Coach Robbins. Besides the first two drives and that last score, your defense has held this team in check pretty much for the first half. Talk about what your team has done well this half.
I mean, we're playing physical, we're playing with some intensity, something that we've been trying to get out of them, and we had a real physical week of practice, and we're seeing that right now. Just a couple of things, letting the guys get behind us, and that's what's hurting us right now.
Coach, what type of adjustments would you like to see your team make going into this next half?
We just got to be smarter on the outside, make sure they don't get behind us, and just keep playing what we're doing in the forcing unit.
All right, good job this half, Coach. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so Gabriel's interview with Coach Josh Robbins, and I think, Donnie, Coach hits it on the head. They played with a lot more fire and intensity tonight than they did last week.
There's no doubt about it, and very easily Trigg could have had over 30 points in the first half, maybe 40 points, but that defense, they sucked it up and made some great plays there on third downs and fourth downs to keep us in the game.
Trigg County Wildcat marching band on the field. We're at halftime 23-14. When we come back in a minute, Donnie's going to look at the numbers, including the penalty numbers for the first half of play. Falcon football, WHBO worldwide, WHBOradio.com.
Hi, this is Jim Lancaster with H&R AgriPower. For over 8 decades, America's farmers have counted on the Little Red Tractor from Case IH, the Farmall, to help them make short work of the demanding chores. Well, H&R AgriPower can show you they aren't just for farms anymore. With horsepower ranging from 30 to 105 plus an army of attachments, can tackle every chore on your to-do list, from hauling and mowing to loading and towing and then some. See H&R
Add some sparkle to your day, every day.
Now available at Sherway, Food Giant, and Marketplace.
YourSportsEdge.com. We promised a new day in local sports coverage, and we delivered. But don't take our word for it.
It allows me to follow other sports while I'm actually coaching my own. It means that our athletes.
Hopkinsville Community College has the education and training you need to create a better life, plus financial aid and scholarships for free tuition and books. With over 25 areas of study like EMT, massage therapy, medical assisting, construction, diesel technology, industrial maintenance, and transfer degrees, you are sure to find the education you need for success.
mental health, or follow us on Facebook to learn about this and many other services offered by Jenny Stewart Health.
Exceptional care for your family. Your hometown medical specialist. 100 years in the community. Pursuing excellence in healthcare services. Jenny Stewart.
It's here. The Loyal Listener Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to WHVOradio.com. Click on Loyal Listener Big Deals. Here you'll find dozens and dozens of gift certificates. Some you'll even be able to redeem from your smartphone. Shop and buy 24 hours a day and save a ton of money in the process. Save on oil changes, dining out, haircuts, car washes, and more. Our store never closes, but you better hurry. You never know how long each deal will last.
Back at Purdue Field as it is halftime, 23-14. Tom Rogers, Donnie Caper, Gabriel Jones alongside. Gabriel, you were there on the sideline first half, and Coach talked about the attitude of the team. You saw it on field first last week and this week. What's the difference? Is there more energy, just more confidence, or what?
I think this team has a lot more confidence with their loss last week was tough. I don't think they wanted to feel that again, and they came out, other than the first two drives, they came out firing on all cylinders on defense.
What was Coach telling them after they went for it on that fourth down late and ended up costing them points? What was he telling them after that play?
He was just telling them to keep their heads up, stay aggressive, and they did, and they're playing well this half. They played well the first half on defense.
You sent a note up earlier that Connor Brinkmeyer was working on his ankle, and looks like they got him ready to go, and good to see that he came back.
Yes, he had some playing time on the field, and he was effective. So let's see how he works out for this second half.
All right, Donnie, you got your stats there, and get your rundown on some of that info.
All right, let's do the penalties first. You're interested in the penalties. Fort Campbell, 10 penalties for 75 yards. Trigg County, 9 for 87. So 19 penalties in the first half for a total of 162 yards between the two teams. I don't think I've had a half of football that went over an hour and a half and had 19 penalties in it before. That is unreal. Let's go some team stats real quick if I can find the right paper here. Trigg County, 10 first downs in the first half. They ran the ball 19 times for 58 yards. They completed 8 out of 21 passes, had 1 interception for 122 yards, giving Trigg County 40 offensive plays in the first half for 180 yards. You think 40 offensive plays, that's a lot and a half, but you held them to under 200 yards in the first half, which is a great job. Fort Campbell, 4 out of 15 passing, 68 yards, and we also ran the ball for 42, so we have 110 yards of offense in the first half. So, that's over an hour and a half in the first half, 19 penalties for a total of 162 yards. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
All right. We got you, me, and Gabriel all here. What happens first drive of the second half?
I know what needs to happen and what I hope happens. We need to go down and get some points. Take this ball right down the field.
Gabriel, they're going to keep throwing it, or they're going to try to find somewhere to go on the ground?
Get the ball to Jordan.
Gee, I think we would all agree that's probably the thing. And so far, Trigg has not found an answer for him when Matt can get it. And Matt's had more time tonight.
Yes.
They have gotten to him a couple of times, but generally on the course of the night, Matt's had more time than he had last week.
What I'm worried about, that play down there with that safety. He had a lot of time to get rid of the ball. He ate the ball, gave up the safety.
He's got to get rid of that.
I hope that 2 points does not come back to haunt us.
Guys, I think first possession of the second half could tell this game. If they can't get points, then they may be in trouble. If they can get this, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, to get this back to one score, then it's game on for the rest of the night. That's going to wrap us up on the Hopkinsville Community College Halftime Report, brought to you by Hopkinsville Community College. Proud to make the report available to our men and women serving across the globe everywhere. Hopkinsville Community College. Second half is next. Falcon football, WHBO worldwide, WHBOradio.com.
This refreshing moment brought to you by Polar Seltzer. Polar Seltzer is naturally calorie-free with no sweeteners or sodium. Family made since 1882. Made with just water, zillions of tiny bubbles, and all natural fruit essences. Add some sparkle to your day, every day.
Now available at Sherway, Food Giant, and Marketplace.
Big time value, small town service. That's what you'll find every day at Wildcat Chevrolet. If you're looking for that brand new shiny Chevrolet, they'd love to help you find the perfect one for your needs. And if they don't have what you want in stock, they'll find it. Looking for a good quality pre-owned vehicle? They have great selections of those too. No tax to military every day. Making buying a vehicle easy with no hassle and great service after the sale. Voted best car dealership again this year? That's Wildcat Chevrolet Cadiz and WildcatChevrolet.com.
Back at Purdue Field, Tom Rogers, Donnie Caper, Gabriel Jones, and we're ready to start the second half. Trigg will kick it off. Big possession right here. It has been a long first half, too. We're at 9 o'clock, and we're just now kicking off second half. Of course, at least we got to play tonight.
Glad we're not in Nashville.
Yeah. Big crash on I-24.
Yeah, I-24 East. Close the road. So if you're going toward I-24 East, you might want to find a little detour.
Seister to kick it off. And we are ready to roll the second half. Edwards and is it Brinkmeyer back on the right hash.
So Edwards back deep for the Falcons.
Seister on his way to the ball, kicks it short. One of the upbacks will take it at the 32, off to the right side, 35, 40. And the Falcons are going to start with decent field position on their first possession of the second half.
Slight by number 14, Caden Merchant.
Now let's see what the Falcons adjust offensively. Let's see how Trigg adjusts defensively.
Hey, we're starting at the 40-yard line. That's a plus right there.
You've got to know that Trigg County probably talked about Jordan Edwards in at the locker room.
Got to look for that slant.
Yeah, that's the one, and it was the slant he broke for a touchdown. They go back to a wishbone. We had not seen this before tonight. Take it. Leave it off to the back on the right-hand side. Trying to get to the outside. Brinkmeyer cuts it up 40. Lowers his head, fighting for yardage. 44, maybe the 45. Hard run for Connor Brinkmeyer.
It's one of the hardest runs I've seen a running back for Fort Campbell run this year.
Going to spot his knee at the 44. Gain of 4, but you'll take that on first down. It would be nice if they could find a way to grind out a drive.
Take some time off the clock.
And take some legs out of Trigg County.
It's hard to run the ball whenever they're so big on that line, on that defensive line.
Yep.
So if we can get some push up front, maybe we can balance some things outside.
Let's see if the Falcons can find a way to get something out of the ground game. That was their problem last week, as they just could not get anything on the ground. And the lineup in the backfield, Octavius Mahogany. And now he's getting Middleton, trying to get him lined up on the right side. Snap back, Middleton, pressure coming, dumps it out, got a man open, that is Jordan Edwards. And nope, no it's not.
That's not Edwards.
That is 16. And that's actually Raymond Barnett on the catch. Barnett's going to get 4 more, it'll be third down and 2. I saw 6 and didn't see the 1 in front of it. That's another thing I think, too. They've got to get some other threats. Otherwise, everybody's going to double team and triple team Jordan Edwards. Somebody else has got to be able to make a play in the passing game.
Also, with Jordan playing offense and defense, he'll have to get some rest, and they'll need to be able to, make a play.
Third down, short 3. Trips to the right, one man wide to the left. Edwards here, and they got 2 men on him. Snap back, pressure coming, throws it across the middle, in and out of the hands, and it was Barnett that time. He got both hands on it. It was high, but again, you got to get a receiver to make that play.
You got to punt this.
You had 2 guys right there focused in on number 6 that time. And that's what's going to happen until somebody else makes them pay. Now, the defense is going to have to make a play.
Again.
But I don't think they can afford to go
No, they can't go
3
for
scores
it.
down.
They're going for it, looks like. Maybe they'll try to draw them off sides.
4th down and about 3.
Falcons go for it on 4th down.
I think they're going to try to draw them off.
They go to that wishbone look. Takes it, snaps, gives it off in a handoff, trying to go up inside. No.
And he's not going to make it.
Gain of 1.5 yards, but he needed another 1.5 yards.
Tackle made by Robbie.
Both teams reluctant to punt this game. Why do you think that is?
Well, of course, Fort Campbell last week had so many bad things happen on punts. Two snaps sailed over the head, and I guess right now Robbins is trusting his defense to at least make them have to get in a long yardage situation.
Yeah, but to give them the ball at midfield to start the second half, that's tough, man. You're asking your defense to do a lot there.
And another thing is it's a non-district game, so. And, of course, if he picks it up, then we're all saying, hey, good move. That's the disadvantage of making that call is if it ball's loose and the Falcons got it back. Falcons say they got it back. Falcon was the first guy on it.
I think we had it, but I think they may have gotten it back.
It looks like the Wildcats did recover.
No signal from the officials yet.
Number 50 ended up
it's
getting
second
that
down
ball for Trigg County.
Octavius Mahogany was the first guy to get to the ball. And Trigg caught a big break. That would have been a huge turnover. As it is, 2nd and 10.
Trigg County getting lucky on these balls on the ground.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of balls on the ground tonight like it's a wet night. Take it. Little handoff up the middle, and nearly coming out of there. Ball nearly came out again. Gain of about 5 and a carry for Jacob Johnson. But, Donnie, the way he turned, it looked like he was about to lose the ball.
Yeah, they're going to put him down at the 44, 5-yard gain, 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5, and it'd be, if they don't get it, interesting call for Trigg. Would they go for it? Down to 9:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. This quarter's moving faster than we've seen so far tonight.
That was great defense by that line. By the Fort Campbell.
Now we need to stop here. Johnson again in the backfield with Jordan. 2 wide each way. Snap, Cam, keeper up the middle. Got the first down and then some. And he's still fighting for yardage and brought down at the 38. He got away, but you got to give credit to number 2, Keyshawn Daniels. If Daniels doesn't bring him down there, Jordan may finish that in the end zone.
Most referees would have blown him down.
Yeah, they let him run a long time after contact, especially being as a quarterback. They let him keep running for a long time.
Yeah, usually quarterbacks, you get them stood up, and they're going to blow it.
23-14, down to 8:50 to go in a quickly moving 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 at the 37. Ball's loose, snapped up low. Jordan gets out of there, and he's going to make something out of nothing. He's fighting for yardage and goes down at about the 20 and late flag.
Late flag from the back judge.
He was a long way from the play, too.
Yeah, he launched that flag.
Now, here's the kicker. They're all still fighting for yardage at that point down there.
Yeah, I don't know if that was on one of the offensive linemen that came in late over there.
Falcons are pointing at Trigg.
Big number 70, 78.
And Trigg's marching back. Somebody blocking the back at the end of the play?
Yeah, somebody came, a big guy.
Blocking the back at the end of the play.
The penalty against the Wildcats.
Now, it's still going to go for about a 3-yard gain.
Let's see. 37.
No, it goes for longer than that.
So he's going to. He
still got 7 yards.
Yeah, he got a 17-yard gain and then 10-yard penalty.
Now, see, it shouldn't still be 1st down, though. That's the offense gets they get the benefit of the break there.
Well, they got 17 yards.
But they still get a 1st and 3 out.
It's during the play. So
that penalty there ought to be a loss of down. I mean, there's really no incentive for not committing that penalty. If you're a lineman, you would get that penalty all night long for 7 yards. Jordan on a keeper, 30, 25, 20, he's gone. Cam Jordan takes it in from 30 yards, right up the gut.
He's a strong, fast boy.
And he got through that time and was gone. And now the Falcons find themselves firmly back against the wall. Now, if you're Trigg, do you go for two here? No, looks like they're going to go for one, because if you go for two, you could make it a three-possession game. Seister will attempt the extra point, though. Snap back. Seister's kick line drive. No good. Missed it to the right. So with 8:36 still to go in a third, 29-14, Trigg County up. Falcon football, WHBO worldwide, WHBOradio.com.
Hello, this is John Peck with First Financial Bank, and we have some exciting news to share with you. Recently, Heritage Bank joined the First Financial family. First Financial has been named one of America's best community banks by Forbes magazine, and is one of the top 100 farm lenders in the United States as well. If you'd like more information, visit us at bankwithheritage.com/joining together. First Financial Bank, we're always close to home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, bankwithheritage.com.
Back at Purdue Field, Caldwell County late in the game. Boy, they're almost done in Princeton already. Caldwell County up on Apollo 43-21, and actually that just went final. They're already done.
Reminds me of that Austin P game that happened yesterday. A lot of penalties.
Seister on his way to the ball. Line drive kick down the field. Falcons watch it hit. Now they're going to run it down, pick it up. Edwards takes it at the 12, trying to find somewhere to go. Makes a move, cuts up inside. 20, right down at the 22. Falcons very nearly let that get way away from them. See if we can pick up some other scores around the area tonight. Well, Webster County, it turned out, was more a factor of maybe what Hopkins Central was last week. Crittenden County laying the lumber to Webster, 41-14 after 3. Painesville beats Beechwood tonight, 19-14. Murray roaring all over Callaway County tonight, 33-0. In the third quarter. That's a district opponent coming up. Now, Callaway County is without their starting quarterback, who had surgery this week after breaking his collarbone last week.
Oh, wow.
College football, Purdue winning tonight. Middleton back to pass pressure. He throws it out there, and his receivers tackled.
Middleton being chased in the backfield.
No hanky. Surprisingly, no hanky.
Alex Curley in the pursuit.
So I don't know how they got away without some laundry on the field on that one, but nevertheless, these guys must have realized how late it was.
Waffle House don't close.
Neither does Farrell's. Former Caldwell County quarterback Elijah Sindelar, in his first time on the field tonight, their opening drive, Sindelar went 7-7 for 48 yards. He has just been so injury jinxed. Second down, 10. Snap back. Middleton looking. Throws it down across the seam. Caught at the 30, fighting forward. It's going to be close to a first down. Nice catch by Nick Williams. That's the pass that his receivers have been dropping. We get laundry. Yeah, we got laundry on the field. At the end of the play.
A lot of chippy.
No, it's over here at the side. What was the number of penalties first half?
19 penalties.
Let's see, is that the first or?
No, that's the second one. Trigg had one going.
We're at 21 penalties now. 21 penalties.
43 points and 21 penalties.
Middleton's talking with the officials.
It's on Trigg. Take the penalty. Don't take the completion because you're a little bit short.
I don't know. I think he's got the first if it's there.
Personal foul against the Falcons.
It's after the play. So he got tackled at the 33.
Takes him back to the 18.
But if it's after the play, it should be a first down because 33 is a first down. 32
so
is
it should be first down at about 13 now.
I don't know what.
Because if it's dead ball, they had the first down.
Right, they had the first down.
Second down, 14.
So it had to be during the play. It had to be before the play was over. And so we're going to do it again, 2nd and 15.
Ball spotted on the 17-yard line.
Middleton out of the shotgun, 2 wide each way. Snap back. Delayed handoff. Trying to find a seam as Massey cuts outside. And he's the 30, 31-yard line.
He's brought down by number 4.
Nice run by Nathaniel Massey. I'm trying to make sure there's no laundry on the field.
Near first down.
That's the first thing we're looking for anymore is there a flag after the play.
Shy. Gain of 14 on the play. It's 3rd down and 1 for the Falcons.
Great play call by the coach. They had Jordan over there double covered, left side of the field. Good way to run it to the opposite side.
Now, you're 3rd and 1. I know you're deep in your own end of the field, but you're at 7:40 to go on the 3rd. You're down 15. I don't know that this isn't.
You got 2 plays.
You got 2 plays to get this.
You know what I wouldn't do? Run it up the middle.
Trips left. Middleton takes it. He's keeping it coming off this side, looking for a block. He got it. 30, slides down. That's a late hit. Where's the flag?
Should be a late hit.
Where is the flag on that? Middleton is on the ground, gave himself up, and he got hit after he was on the ground. That should have been a personal foul, 15-yard flag. Because there is no incentive for a quarterback to give himself up if you're going to let him get hit like that on that play.
Anyways, first down.
That should have been a 15-yarder. Wow. Like I said, he's giving himself up. He's not going to run anymore. He's down in high school anyway. It's not like the NFL where he can get back up. He's down. He gets hit fully after the play's over. The one thing, as many flags as we've seen all night long.
I sent out a text to a lot of the media down in Clarksville about the Todd Fort Knox game, and I'm getting some pretty good answers about the officials not showing up. Oh.
Trips right, 1 man left. Falcons have first down at their own 34-yard line. Snap back, Middleton got time, throws it out, and in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. He threw that a little tall for Mike Robinson.
Yeah, that was definitely.
And we got
high.
a penalty flag in the backfield. Shock.
It's either roughing the passer or a hold.
Hold it. Now they called the hold there, and they called the personal foul earlier.
So
they're going to take it.
Yep. They're going to replay.
So it happened apparently at the 26.
So we're going to redo first down.
So it should be first down, yeah.
Yeah, it should be first down. Should be first down from the 16. They should redo first down.
Yeah, because the pass was incomplete, but they called the flag, so it should be first in the bunch.
Should be first down, that's right.
That should be first down, and it's still showing second on the stick. Two wide each way. Snap back, Middleton looking. Throws it on the slant and in and out of the hands. He was trying to get it to Raymond Barnett. See, they flipped it to third. It should be second.
It should be second down now, yes.
Fort Campbell's doing better with their block, and Trigg County's running a delayed blitz with their linebacker on the right side. They're doing a good job picking up on their linebackers.
Now, the stick says third down, but they called the penalty on first down.
They missed that because you redo the down on first down, but they flipped it, and now they've got third down, and it should be second.
So Trigg reaped the benefit of getting down and distance a while ago. Third down, supposedly in a bunch.
I'm surprised Coach Robbins hadn't caught that.
Pressure coming. Middleton throws it out there. Got a man, and
never saw it.
Never looked for it. Now, isn't one of the officials supposed to be keeping it himself on the field?
Yes.
He apparently didn't catch it either. So it's fourth down in a bunch. And Barker and Jaquelis Martin go back deep. Middleton goes back to punt. Snap back. Line drive kick to the far side. Takes a Trigg County roll. And the Wildcats will start inside the Falcon 40. And again, if you're Donnie talking about the story, what happened tonight at Fort Knox is Todd County went up to play Fort Knox. They get there. They wait for an hour and a half. They've had the national anthem. The teams are on the field. One problem. There's nobody to referee it. So and my thought is that officials association up there ought to cut Todd County High School a check.
There's no excuse in that. I mean, you only play once a week. Come on.
And it's not like one guy didn't show up. The whole crew didn't show up, apparently. Now the question is, does it become a forfeit on top, or is it just canceled? Taking handoff, sweep. Johnson trying to get to the outside, breaks a tackle, and goes down at the 26-yard line.
So Jacob Johnson on the carry.
And he'll have a first down. And Donnie, you start to wonder now if the Fort Campbell defense might be getting a little gassed.
Yeah, I mean, they've been out there a long time.
They have been out here for a while, but I'm sure they're still fired up. While I was down there on the sideline, there was a lot of trash talk. So
out of that shotgun, almost a pistol look this time. It was down here a while ago. Jordan took it on quarterback draw, and that may be the quickest holding penalty I've ever seen called.
Flag on the play.
I mean, it was like snap the ball, handoff, holding. So, Donnie, another penalty flag.
Let's add 10 more.
That will make it first and about 20.
Well, let's see. It might be more than that.
Or
from
3.
The 27, it's actually
40.
It's going to be a 13-yarder, basically, from the line of scrimmage to the 40.
So, first and 23.
Yep.
After the hold. The penalties from the spot of the foul.
Jordan, pistol look, takes it, leaves it off. Barker bobbled it and is brought down after a short gain. Barker got the handoff and the ball popped up out of his hands about 6 inches.
First hit by Octavius Mahogany.
And now we got some yapping going on, and we got a flag on the field.
I think they're going to start ejecting people.
The trash talk.
3.
Now, is it on both, or did they get one?
Second down and 20.
You had like 3 on each side standing right there in the same neighborhood.
You got 3 yards on the play, so it's going to be...
It's going to be offsetting. Dead ball offsetting. But that's 2 more penalties to the total. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike. This guy talk. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike. That guy talk.
So we're just going to let them talk and...
Second down and 20.
So gain 3, second and 20. Nobody got the heave-ho. I wonder if Jordan Edwards was in on that because he's headed for the sideline.
Right now,
Now, wait a minute. Did somebody get ejected? Now we got a flag on the far side.
Over on the far side of the field.
Apparently, Jordan got tossed, and he's still going. So, I'm sorry, how do you toss one guy and not the other in that situation? Jordan Edwards was just, and Middleton's over there walking him down the sideline.
So that'll take it to the 22-yard line.
Looks like there was an ejection on the previous play.
And it was Jordan Edwards got tossed. Now, the bad thing is that means no Jordan Edwards against Todd and no Jordan Edwards against Grayson.
And there's another flag.
And now we got more yapping going on. Now it's against Trigg.
This one's against Trigg.
Now let's see if... and now is it an ejection this way?
The crowd is letting him hear it.
You've almost got to have an ejection now at this point because you ejected one when there were three at it on each side. And now you can only assume that was taunting.
So we're going to put it right back where we had it about 5 minutes ago.
We're going to take the 15 yards back.
Football back to where it came from. That was a Trigg penalty.
So it goes back to the 37. We're second down and 20.
Second down and 20.
I've never seen a ball move so much without being hiked.
without affecting where we started.
That's a good way of putting it right there. That ball's moving all over the place and it ain't even been snapped.
We had 2 flags thrown and no time tick off the clock.
That was the 25th penalty on the night.
We've had 4 flags and the clock didn't run.
25 penalties, 248 yards.
Snap back, Jordan rolling. Throws it down there in the flat, and we got another flag on the field. Barker caught it, but that's in the area of a hold. We got 2 flags.
Or an ineligible man downfield.
The 2 flags actually was about a 24-yard gain.
Somebody must have told these guys they're getting paid for every flag they throw tonight because we are in a high number.
This is accepted. It's number 26.
Either that or these guys' wives told them not to be home too early tonight.
Maybe they're trying to stay away from them.
Hey.
Yep.
Holding against Trigg, so it's going to go back 10 yards further.
Maybe 2 holds. I'm not sure.
Just love the game so much. They got to call it correct, man. Love the game.
Note this, Caldwell County Apollo's been over for a while now. And they kicked off at the exact same time we did.
Yeah, but you're not at that game. You're at this game.
Second and 20.
At this rate, we're not going to get finished until the second game gets done over there.
Second and 28.
That Caldwell Apollo game actually got the running clock in the first half. Snap back. Cam Jordan long down the seam, got Barker, caught. Goes down at the 5. He beat 2 guys. Barker beat 2 guys down the field. First and goal at the 5. Among the big plays tonight at that Caldwell Apollo game, Tate Van Hooser ran back a pick for 78. You know, it's one of those years you get the feeling, despite the fact they graduated 20 kids, there might be something special going on in the wake of the loss of Coach Barnes over there.
Let's see. They've got him on about the 5-yard line. 5-yard line.
Late in the first quarter, Christian County scoreless. Snap back, straight ahead. Jordan pushes his way down. Touchdown. And now the game getting away from the Falcons. And now we got a flag back in the backfield. So does the touchdown stand?
Yes. It was after the play. Should count.
Let's see what's the call going to be.
Should be dead ball.
Dead ball, personal foul, Falcons.
Yep.
Against both.
So it
count.
offsets. They don't count.
So the touchdown will count, make it 35-14. And Seister will attempt the extra point. Well, Christian Academy scores on a punt return late in the first quarter and makes it 8-0 over Christian County. Henderson County, Evansville North in a shootout. North up 35-32. Wildcats go for two. Jordan rolling, looking. Now cuts it up. Makes a move back outside. Scores easily. So with 4:57 to go in the third, Trigg now pulling it out, leads 37-14. Falcon football, WHBO worldwide, WHBOradio.com.
Hopkinsville Community College has the education and training you need to create a better life, plus financial aid and scholarships for free tuition and books. With over 25 areas of study like EMT, massage therapy, medical assisting, construction, diesel technology, industrial maintenance, and transfer degrees, you are sure to find the education you need for success. Hopkinsville Community College. Classes start every few months. Call 270-707-3808 to get started.
Back at Purdue Field, and Donnie, that one may be the killer of the night.
Yeah, that one stung a little bit when he was able to throw the 40-yard pass down there to Barker, down to the 5-yard line. And then it's been the Cam Jordan show like we thought we might see. He's had 3 rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown.
Another score to update you on. Bowling Green running over McCracken County after 3, 35-14. Ocath leading Davis County 30-12. Quarterback Hagan Edge, 4 touchdown passes tonight.
So all 5 touchdowns by Trigg County. Cam Jordan has had a hand in it. 3
Whether
rushing
he's thrown
and
it or
2
run it.
thrown, right?
Yep. Christian Academy hits Christian County again. It's now 15-0 about halfway through the second quarter.
They may beat us. They may get done before us.
I'm serious. You thought I was kidding. We still got 5 minutes to go in the third. In the third. Now, here's the problem for the Falcons is they got no Jordan Edwards now either.
Somebody else is going to have to play big for him.
Yep. Because Jordan's been the man making a lot of plays, and he's gone.
On offense and defense.
Taking it to 24 on the move, 30, trying to find somewhere to go, and not there. And now you got Jordan. Jordan's out next week. Jordan's out against Grayson, which means you're going to get him back for the Army Bowl.
Fort Campbell will take over the football on their own 28-yard line.
And we will have officials at Friar Stadium that night.
Surely.
Guaranteed.
If you and I have to go down and do it?
We don't have to. We'll have officials.
That just blows me away.
That. In my 36 years of
I've seen
this,
guys
I've
be
never
late
seen that.
Or guys, crews be told the wrong time.
I mean, they're even in the Eastern time zone, too, and I don't.
And I guess at some point you call the assigning secretary and he goes, did y'all have a game? I mean, at some point, what do you realize they're not going to be there?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Maybe they showed up at their other job, Foot
and
Locker.
If you're the Todd Central coach, you are not a happy camper. That may be a 2-year contract, and that's it. Falcons trips to the right, one man wide to the left. Jordan Edwards gone. Fake the handoff. Now running out from under pressure. Middleton looking to throw it down the field. Heaves it up. It's up for grabs. Man comes back, makes the catch.
What a play.
He underthrew it, but Williams saw it being underthrown, and he came back to the ball. And that goes for a big gain. Down to the Trigg 36. That's all Williams for coming back to that pass there. He just let the defender go on and said, oh, there it is.
Good way to track that ball. Quarterback had to get out of that pocket, and he just heaved it down there.
Yeah, and that's a good job. But Williams realizing it's that far underthrown. A lot of receivers just keep going and say, oh, I can't get back to it. 1st and 10 at the 36. Middleton with Massey to his left. Middleton looking to pass. Pressure coming, dumps it out quickly. Got his man on the far sideline. Run out of bounds and contact after the play. And there's 2 more flags. And now we got flags. We got a fight on the sideline. There was a late hit. The original call is a personal foul on Trigg for a late hit out of bounds. After that, who knows? But I think every official got his flag in the air. Chippy is an understatement for right now.
Who caught the pass? I couldn't even tell who.
Trash talk.
I think it may have been 16. I think it may have been Barnett on the far sideline. Now, it'll be 15 against Trigg after the catch, and then I guess you're going to have offsetting. Dead ball, personal foul, Trigg.
That's the only flag, looks like.
So everybody was calling that one.
I don't believe it, but yeah, I mean, everybody threw the flag.
I'm going to say, I think that everybody was throwing the flag on other stuff. They may have decided they just didn't want to sort that out.
You can't tell me you didn't have one penalty on that play.
And that takes it down to the Trigg 14-yard line. Falcons trying to get points on the board. Lots of laundry on the field in this one. Trigg showing a blitz. Middleton flares it out quickly over through his man. And again, it's 2 or 3 times he's thrown the ball to Robinson, and he's really making Mike be taller than he is. Matt's got to get that ball down a little bit to give, Robinson a chance to catch it. Guess what? We got to play with no flag.
Can you believe it?
No flags.
I'm looking.
Now watch, we say that and there'll be 4 on this one. Actually, the pass a while ago, Donnie was caught. No, I guess it's Barnett.
I gave it to 16. I took your word for it. I couldn't tell. It was too much.
See, he's out there again wide right. Snap is high. Middleton pulls it down, gives it to Massey, and Massey's going to look at Middleton and go, let's not run that play no more.
Yeah, he's saying, are you kidding me?
Now we got chipping. We got a fight now. We got rolling on the ground after the play. If we get out of this without another player being tossed, I am going to be shocked. Massey came up unhappy. And I'm thinking he's the one that got caught with the flag, even though something may have gone on in the pile.
He lost 3 yards on the run, back to the 17.
And so much about this quarter playing out fast like it was early. Falcons, dead ball, personal foul, Trigg, nothing happens. We have had an inordinate amount of offsetting penalties, too.
At least 4 or 5 of them.
So 2nd down and 13.
Right now, Fort Campbell, 13 penalties, 123. Trigg, 14 penalties, 152.
We're approaching 300 yards of penalties.
Yep, we got 275 and 27 penalties.
And we're still in the 3rd quarter.
And that doesn't include the offsetting penalties, because they offset. And there's been 4 or 5 of those.
Yeah. It's 3rd down and 13 now, they say, so. 2 down territory for the Falcons here. Middleton fakes it, airs it out, incomplete. And intended for Raymond Barnett. And it'll be 4th down.
4th down.
And now here's the thing, too. You get the feeling we're at this point in the game, the bigger the league gets, the chippier it's going to get.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah. You just get the feeling that if this gets more out of hand, it's going to be hard to contain it down there.
Next week we go to Todd County. They had the unexpected bye week tonight.
Well, they made the trip.
Yeah.
They didn't get to stay home. Out of the shotgun, Middleton, 4th down, 13. Takes it, throws it down toward the end zone. There's contact. It's going to be pass interference on Trigg County.
That was. I have to admit that.
Pass was intended for number 10, Connor Brinkmeyer. And we get another hanky.
Yeah, he got hit while he was in the air. And ball was behind him, but still.
Now, does the pass interference carry the automatic? Because it's only going to be half the distance.
Well, we'll see.
Pass interference.
Official call, pass interference. Here's Trigg County.
From the 17, it should go to around the 8.5.
And they got to get to the 5 for a first. Had to get to the 5 for a 1st down. Unless does that carry the automatic 1st down?
Should, but I don't know.
I'm not guaranteeing anything.
Should go to about the 8.5-yard line. So
Middleton had to get rid of that ball pretty fast.
Yes,
there.
he did.
Hope they get some blocking.
Yep, first down.
First down and goal, so we carry the automatic first.
Automatic first down for the Falcons. First and goal.
Falcons could get themselves a little bit closer to back in the game with a touchdown here. We've still got 3:29 to go in this third quarter. No, it is fourth down.
Now it's fourth down.
So it's not an automatic first. And again, the defense reaps benefit there because, it's still fourth down. Middleton out of the shotgun. Pressure coming. He's rolling under pressure. He's sacked. And now we got a fight in the end zone, and they're going at it. And we got a big fight going in the end zone now. And we got players throwing around against the fence. Benches are emptying. Players are running to the corner, and this one's out of hand.
They may cancel the game.
This game may be over.
They may cancel the game.
They may stop the game at this point. They are having to separate. We got players from benches, coaches, and helmets off. Now, somebody's got to go here. You almost have to have multiple ejections at this point. Those guys were both throwing down in the corner, and then the bench is empty.
Refs need to take control of this game.
They either need to take control of it or end it at this point. And to this point, these officials have not shown they can control this thing. The two players down in the end zone after the play were getting after it. I don't know who started it. Brinkmeyer and was it number 4 for Trigg? Brinkmeyer and Martin were having a throwdown in the corner. And I can't believe that either one of them would still be allowed in the game at this point. And here's the problem if you're the coaches. Do you even want this one to go on now? Because if you get more people tossed, that's more people that aren't going to be around for a couple of weeks.
It's a great observation.
They may call the game. Because I saw some non-bench people on the field.
Yeah.
Not people from the sidelines. I saw some other people running out there over that fence.
Personal foul, Trigg, ejection. Personal foul, Fort Campbell, ejection.
Both sides.
Personal foul, another Fort Campbell. So at least 2 Falcons have been tossed. I can't believe the fans are applauding. No. You don't applaud this. You do not applaud what just happened.
It's just embarrassing.
Neither fan base should be real happy about what just took place on the field. I'm just stunned that we had an applause session for what just happened on the field.
Now they're singing, da-da-da-da, hey, goodbye.
Next week too, right? Yeah, actually it's next 2. So all the players ejected miss next week.
They miss 2 weeks.
And the week after.
This is FYI for all the fans. Any ejection results in a 2-game suspension. So that's for Trigg County as well.
Wow. You got Trigg County students cheering because they got a player now 2 gone for 2 games. And my guess is that's Jaquelis Martin, who is now out for a while.
I couldn't tell the numbers. I knew 10 was
10 and 4 were in a throw. Yeah, Jaquelis Martin came out with his helmet off. Brinkmeyer was still down there. That would not upset me if we just said this is done.
2 hours and 42 minutes right now. And we're still in the third quarter.
A lot of discussion over on the Fort Campbell sideline right now. And honestly, the Falcons are lucky they didn't get a bunch of people heaved because the whole bench looked like it went down to that corner.
Massey and Brinkmeyer ejected for Fort Campbell. Martin ejected for Trigg. That is by Scott Brown on the field.
Okay, so Massey and Brinkmeyer for Fort Campbell and Jaquelis Martin for Trigg County.
So now we got our running back and receiver.
Top
out.
running back, top receiver, gone for 2 more weeks.
And then you got Brinkmeyer. So that's 3 Falcons and 1 Wildcat right now.
Yeah. The only good thing for both teams is so we're back, I think, to action, maybe.
First and 10, Trigg County.
And they are at the 14-yard line.
Snap back. Jordan throwing a seam down there to Seister. Caught it, and he went immediately. He had to go to his knee to catch it. I'm worried that we're not done with extracurriculars at this point.
Well, they had a lot of time to think about their actions. Maybe they'll calm down.
Take it. Hand off. Johnson got to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all. We've got a helmet off.
26 for the Falcons.
I don't know how his helmet ended off way back there. .245 to go in what has now turned into an ugly quarter. And I'm not talking about the play. I'm talking about everything else that's going on. Second down and 7. Jordan takes it, hands it off to Johnson, sweeping here to the near side, cuts up, fighting for yardage, got to the 35, and that's all.
They're just going to get a gain of about 4 on the play.
It'll be third down. And we're seeing some Falcons out there right now that have not seen a lot of playing time this year. And in fact, with all that's happened, Donnie, Robbins has had to put Middleton at safety. With Edwards gone, with Massey gone, and with Brinkmeyer gone.
I wouldn't put him out there right now.
Middleton at safety.
I've seen him get a little heated, too.
Yeah, we saw that at the scrimmage against Webster. Take it. Jordan trying to keep it, trying to get to the outside. And he gets near midfield. Well, Kobe Lewis is in the same situation. You got a 23-point lead. I don't know that I'm getting Cam Jordan out of there at this point. At what point do you decide that this has been too risky to leave your top-flight players on the field? Not only for injury's sake, but if something else happens, somebody else gets the heave-ho. Now, I've not seen any indication that these officials are going to have the fortitude to have a quick trigger, which is what they need to have at this point.
The offsetting penalty should have stopped a long time ago.
Jordan long down the field looking for Barker, out of his hands, incomplete. And we got a penalty flag, and now we got a taunt going on. And he's lucky, 71 for Trigg. That being Matt Alex Ladd, lucky he didn't get flagged. Because after the play, they got a hold call.
Ejected. Somebody's ejected.
Somebody just got.
Well, he said like this, but he didn't do it on the.
But Ladd came up and was in somebody's face.
10-yard penalty.
It was a hold.
So we'll repeat first down, be first down and 20 from the Falcon 40-yard line.
You know, if your coaching staffs at some point, the guys who've been out there and been involved and it's getting a little testy, you almost need to make this second-string game now.
17
get
penalties.
the guys out there that haven't played.
17 for 186 for Trigg.
Snap. And off. Barker trying to get to the outside. He heads for the side. We got a flag. And in the area of Ladd again. Ladd and Thor. Barker going at it.
We're trying to get to the end of the third quarter. We are trying.
We're 57 seconds. And now they're waving it off.
Waving the flag off. So no penalty, so it'll be 4-yard gain for the Wildcats. It'll be second down and 16.
So flag number 33 is not going to happen yet.
An incidental flag. We've had everything else. Man, is there a full moon tonight or what? Between what happened at Fort Knox tonight and this one.
It's Freaky Friday.
Yeah, you got that one right. And we're almost to 10 o'clock. Middle screen, Seister, incomplete.
Pass incomplete. Intended receiver is Andrew Seister.
So it'll be third down at about, 16?
Yes. 3rd and 16.
I'm serious. They're going to be in the second half at the stadium before we get finished. And that one did not kick off until 3:52 to go in the half at the Stadium of Champions. Second game. Third down, 16. Out of the shotgun, Jordan back to pass. Middle, they got the screen out there to Johnson and short hopped, and now there's a.
Pass intended for Johnson.
Now the flag kick. Now wait a minute.
Now we have a flag.
Wow.
He didn't throw the flag initially. He threw it after nobody else did, and the Trigg player said, "You got to throw it. You got to throw it." Now wait a minute. I'm not saying there wasn't a flag, but he should have thrown that well before he did.
Dead ball, too. So it should be 4th and 1. Should be 4th and 1.
Yeah. The one they didn't throw earlier when Middleton went down.
He's going to do it from the 40 from the spot, so it's going to be 4th and about 5.
15-yard penalty.
So it'll be 4th down still.
4th down.
So let's add 15 yards to the Falcons total.
We're going to hit 400 yards penalties. We're going to get real close to 400 yards in penalties.
We're at 344 right now.
And we're still in the third quarter. Take it. Jordan keeping it. Trying to bounce it outside. And he's gone.
Hopkinsville and Oak Grove, Wilma Rudolph Boulevard, and Madison Street in Clarksville. Online at jerseymikes.com.
Mike Vrabel coaches them on Sundays
going to kick me off.
Now
it's
breaks it down for
again.
you on Mondays on the Mike Vrabel Show, presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans. Join us for the
your needs. And if they don't have what you want in stock, they'll find it. Looking for a good quality pre-owned vehicle? They have great selections of those too. No tax to military every day. Making buying a vehicle easy with no hassle and great service after the sale. Voted best car dealership again this year? That's Wildcat Chevrolet Cadiz and WildcatChevrolet.com.
Off for the Wildcats.
I call myself a news hound. I love news, but I think as far as my interest in news is I want people to have the facts. I care about the people in the community, and I feel that they deserve the truth and they deserve the facts no matter how that turns out, whether it's in a good or a bad way.
Commitment you can count on.
College. Classes start every few months. Call 270-707-3808 to get started.
Hello, this is John Peck with First Financial Bank, and we have some exciting news to share with you. Recently, Heritage Bank joined the First Financial family. First Financial has been named one of America's best community banks by Forbes magazine, and is one of the top 100 farm lenders.
Join us 1 o'clock Sunday on 96.5 and 100.9 WHBO.
Looking to buy or sell your property? Bollinger Real Estate and Auction is a full-service, one-stop real estate and auction company in Hopkinsville. We are local and family-owned. Let us help your family as it pertains to real estate and personal property. Our services are comprehensive, and we are committed to provide our customers with the knowledge and tools to make educated decisions about their property. Call us today at 270-632-8882 or go to bollingerrealestate.com. Real estate solutions with a passion for people.
Pound Chiropractic, offering gentle, effective treatment of back and neck pain, headaches, work-related injuries, shoulder pain, arm and leg pain. Locations in Cadiz and Hopkinsville.
Back at Purdue Field, we had some technical issues here. Donnie, 44-14, as Trigg now starting to put it away. You know, everything turned right before halftime when the Falcons had the ball. Down 2, went for it on 4th down.
Yep, and down by, 8 or 9, and then we're down by 2, yeah.
So it is second down or third? Try to see.
It is second down.
2nd and 7, Middleton at quarterback. Takes it, throws it long on a man wide open and threw it over. The miscommunication. He was lonely out there. Pass intended for number 2, Keyshawn Daniels, and Daniels turned the wrong way. Because Donnie, he had gotten behind everybody. Gabriel, that should have been 6.
Should have.
But it's one of those things when things are going wrong, they just go wrong. And again, if you haven't been with us, Fort Campbell has now had 3 players ejected. Trigg County has 1. And that means they're out for the next 2 games, all 4 of them. And penalty yardage is near 400. Middleton flares it on a slant, picked off. Headed the other way, and touchdown.
37-yard interception return, and now we will have the running clock.
That was Cade Blight, wasn't it, number 24?
Yes, 24, 37-yard interception return.
And now the last quarter will play really, really quickly. That makes it 50-14, and will set the running clock. Middleton threw that one into a whole lot of traffic, and Cade Blight came out of there and ran it to the house.
Middleton doesn't make too many mistakes whenever he's not pressured, but that one was a glaring one.
Yeah, he had no chance of getting that through there. But again, his number 1 target's out. His dump-off back is out. They come after the kick, nearly get it, and it's up and good. 11:47 to go in the game, and Trigg County has now scored 35 unanswered points. They lead 51-14. Falcon football, WHBO worldwide, WHBOradio.com.
This is Kevin Meacham from H&R AgriPower. Nature isn't the only force that can leave its mark, especially when you have a tractor built to help make your property your own. The Kubota BX80 series gets any job done right. Dig, mow, haul, and comfortably maneuver in tight spaces. Get a BX80 tractor for 0 down and 0% APR financing for 60 months.
Now through August 31st, 2019, see us at KubotaUSA.com for more information. Test drive a Kubota at H&R AgriPower, 4200 Eagle Way, Hopkinsville.
Back at Purdue Field as we get ready to kick it off. Clock will run now as we get to the running clock in what has been it was a penalty-laden first half, and it got ugly in the third quarter. Kick down the field, line drive. Falcons watch it hit. It's still rolling. They pick it up inside the 10. Now trying to find somewhere to go. Dancing around, coming out to 10, 15. And cut down at the 16-yard line.
And a flag.
And we got laundry on the field.
Right to ground. And the hit. Fingers Adams. There is a flag.
Personal foul, face mask. First one of those we've seen tonight. That'll move it out 15 yards. Clock now running, though. It's still going to be – we're going to have a clock running game, and it's still going to be after 10 o'clock when we get out of here.
That 15-yarder just put Trigg over 200 yards penalties. 18 for 201.
201 yards in penalties against Trigg County. Falcons were at what total?
16 for 168.
So we've had 369 yards of penalties.
34 penalties that have been accepted. 34 penalties that have been accepted. Not the declined ones.
You could call it a flag fest. I don't know that I've ever seen a game with this penalty yardage. And there have been a lot of big, these are not offsides and procedures. We've had a lot of big flags. Take it, hand it off, nothing there.
First hit.
And Middleton comes up with a little hitch in the giddy up.
Yep.
If I'm the Falcons, I don't know that I run 3 or 4 plays and then punt it and get out of here.
That was number 15 on the carry. That was Octavius. And he got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Falcons will travel to Elkton, Kentucky next Friday night.
Hopefully there will be officials there.
I bet you Todd County will make sure there's some officials there.
Oh, my. That is the story of the night, is Todd going to Fort Knox and not getting to play. Snap back, hand off, backfield, slung down hard.
It's Octavius again, looked like, number 15.
Getting beat on that line.
Made by Dustin Johnson for the Wildcats.
Yep. Hey, we got through a play without a flag.
Loss of 5.
That'll make 2.
Be 3rd down 15 for the Falcons.
Post-game report coming up after this. Breakfast not far after that.
And our player of the game.
Jersey Mike's player of the game. We'll announce that too. Trips to the right, one man to the left. 3rd and 15. Middleton just throws it long down the sideline. Got a man down there and missed him.
Pass intended for Keyshawn Daniels.
Daniels had the defender beat, and they just didn't connect.
That was Matt's 29th pass on the night.
My guess is Cam Jordan and his first-team crew is done for the night, too. Yeah, Cam's got his helmet in his hand.
We've had 54 pass attempts tonight.
54 pass attempts, 370 yards of penalties.
And now we're
some long discussions about what those penalties were. And the Falcons having to hustle somebody off the field. And they're going to burn a timeout. 8:02 to go in the game. Trigg in control, 51-14. Falcon football, WHVO worldwide, WHVOradio.com.
The head coach of your Titans wants to talk to you on the Mike Vrabel Show, presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans. Now on Monday nights at 6. Got a question about what you saw in the game? Call 877-848-2671 or tweet him a question at Titans Radio. It's the Mike Vrabel Show on Titans Radio.
106.5 WKDZ.
Hopkinsville Community College has the education and training you need to create a better life, plus financial aid and scholarships for free tuition and books. With over 25 areas of study like EMT, massage therapy, medical assisting, construction, diesel technology, industrial maintenance, and transfer degrees, you are sure to find the education you need for success. Hopkinsville Community College. Classes start every few months. Call 270-707-3808 to get started.
Back at Purdue Field, down to 8:02 to go. Clock will get running again. Falcons indicate that they're not going to punt unless he's going to do a quick kick, but he's lined up in the shotgun. Nope, they're going to go for it. Fourth down, he throws it out here long and incomplete.
Pass incomplete. Intended receiver, Williams.
I guess at this point you figure why not.
On the Falcon 30-yard line. Be first down and 10. Wildcats.
That'll get the ball to Trigg at the Falcon 30-yard line. Four ejections, 3 Falcons gone. Connor Brinkmeyer, Nathaniel Massey, Jordan Edwards will all be out 2 games. For Trigg County, Jaquelis Martin will be gone for 2 games. Lots of new faces in there for Trigg County. Take it, hand off, and 28 on the carry. Ryan Graff.
Ryan Graff on the no gain. New quarterback in for the Wildcats. Number 11, Jacob Weiss.
Freshman Jacob Weiss in at quarterback for Trigg County. Clock rolling at 6:30 to go in a game, which, as chippy as this thing got in the third quarter, is the best thing that can happen now is to get this thing over. Weiss waiting for the snap. Rolling, throws it out. Incomplete. Of course, the good news with the clock running is the incomplete pass does not stop the clock.
That is great news.
Hit him right in the hands. That was a pretty good pass from the backup quarterback.
So it'll be third down, about 9. Trigg County will be back in action. Let's see who they got next week. Try to remember. Fort Campbell is on the road again next week at Elkton.
I'm not sure who Trigg plays next week. I can't remember.
Won't be near as many kids on the bus going up. Snap to Weiss. Takes it, throws it a slant, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. He was looking for 26, Dylan Skinner.
Fourth down.
And it'll be fourth down. Clock at 5:18 to go in a game. Trigg County going to go to 2-0 with 2 big wins.
Ball's on the ground, and they get a sack.
And it'll be Falcon ball either way, whether they recovered it or not, because it was fourth down.
Over on downs for the Wildcats.
Trigg recovered it, but it's still Fort Campbell ball.
Falcons will get the football on their own 38-yard line. Be first down and 10 for the Falcons.
Wildcats backup had some good passes. His receivers in the hands, they just didn't catch the ball.
Hoptown gave Mayfield all they wanted tonight. Mayfield ended up winning it, but it was 27-22.
Wow.
Falcons have the ball.
Seemed like we've had a lot of drives start on the 37-yard line tonight. We've said the 37 a lot.
Trigg County is back on the road next week. They go on the road for the next two to Callaway and then that lovely trip to Ballard Memorial. Snap back, hand off.
Number 15.
Octavius, nowhere to go. Octavius Mahogany. I love that name. That may be the coolest name on a roster.
Also about 1 and second down 11. Message from concession stand: hamburgers are half price. Half price hamburgers.
We got half price burgers going on.
Might get a penalty if I go. Somebody might throw a flag on me.
Offsides.
Yeah.
Down to 3:15 to go.
Ineligible person at the concession stand.
Snap back. Keeper and new quarterback in for the Falcons on the keep. Going down the far sideline. Still on the move down to the 30-yard line.
Is that number 13?
That would be, or is that 12, Kid Ricchetti?
Great
13.
run.
That's what I ain't got on the roster.
I don't know. It was 13, I think. But
your first down, Falcons. Oh, he wants to run out of bounds. Around the 38-yard line.
Well, I don't see a 13, but
I don't either.
Nice pickup on the carry. Down to 2:20 to go. Snap back. It is 13 and quarterback. Handoff here to the north side. 35-30. Breaks it. Still fighting for yardage. Down to the 27-yard line. That would be enough for a first down, though.
20. I have that on my roster.
That was Octavius on the carry again.
Octavius showing some moves. Gets down to the 27. A minute 45 to go.
That was a gain of 11 and another first down.
Down to a minute 20. Snap is high, pull down, looking to find somewhere to go. Breaks the tackle. Out to the outside, 25 to the 22.
Two more plays. Two more plays should get the game over.
As we go under a minute to go, Falcons will have it down at the Trigg County 23-yard line. As long as we don't get a laundry on the field. We may not make it to 400 yards.
Right now, let's see, what are we at? Let's see.
It's 369.
369, yep. These guys have played pretty clean since they come in the game.
Long throw down the sideline, and he goes up, caught it. Nope, out of bounds. No, they said he caught it.
No, he's out of bounds. He did catch it.
The official made the move like he caught it.
He did catch it, but it was out of bounds.
20 seconds to go.
We may get a playoff, we may not.
Down to 15 seconds. Falcons are at the huddle. They'll go break, try to get up there. Down to 9 seconds. One last play. Down to 6 seconds. 4, 3. They got it off. Looking toward the end zone. Long pass down there, and it's intercepted.
At the 5-yard line.
Coming to the near side. Trigg trying to run it back. And will be tackled. And the game will come to an end. Final score in this one is Trigg County scores the last 35 points of the game. They win it 51-14. Post-game report is coming up next. Falcon football, WHBO worldwide, WHBOradio.com.
A proud